It started with a family road trip, a quiet farm, a peaceful household. Then suddenly, they were gone. No phones, no passports, no plan. 5 people, driving thousands of kilometers across Australia, running from something they couldn't explain. And when they were found, one by one, lost, hiding, or in hospital, none of them could remember what they were running from. This is the true story of the Tromp family disappearance. And what happened may go far beyond human understanding. The Tromp family lived on a small farm in Sylvan, Victoria, a quiet, rural part of Australia. The family included Mark Tromp, father; Jacoba Tromp, mother; their 3 adult children, Rihanna, Ella, and Mitchell. There was no history of mental illness, no crime, no cult involvement, just a normal, working family. But on Monday, August 29th, 2016, something changed. The entire family fled their home. No phones, no laptops, no passports. They even left behind wallets and credit cards. Things people don't leave behind unless they're running for their lives. They took one car, driven by the father, Mark, and began heading north with no explanation. At first, all 5 family members were together. But after just one day, the son, Mitchell, left them. He said his parents were becoming paranoid, saying people were out to get them. The next day, the 2 daughters, Rihanna and Ella, separated from the parents. But Rihanna became distressed and was found catatonic in the back of a stranger's truck. Ella returned home alone and told police the family had been acting strangely, as if under some sort of spell. Meanwhile, the parents, Mark and Jacoba, kept fleeing. Jacoba was later found wandering, confused, near a town called Yass. She was taken to a hospital. Mark, the father, disappeared the longest. He was eventually found days later, hiding near a dam, disoriented and alone. When questioned, the family gave no clear answers. Each of them said they didn't remember much of what happened. They said they felt something was after them, but couldn't say what. The official explanation? Shared delusion, or folie à deux, a rare psychological condition where paranoia spreads between people, especially close family members. But if that's true, why did they leave everything behind? Why did they drive for thousands of kilometers with no plan, not even food or water? Why did Rihanna collapse in the back of a stranger's truck, terrified? And why can't they remember what they were running from? I don't think the Tromp family simply panicked. I don't think this was just a mental break. I believe something got into that house, and once it was inside, it didn't need to knock. It didn't need to speak. It only needed to be felt. Imagine this. You wake up and feel like you're being watched, not from outside, but from within the walls. You look in a mirror and feel something wrong behind your eyes. You sense that if you stay, something will happen to you, or worse, take you. That kind of terror doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from presence. And I believe the Tromps were reacting to something invisible, but intelligent. A demonic force doesn't have to throw objects across the room. It just needs to whisper thoughts that aren't yours. It needs to twist reality just enough that you start to question what's real. The family didn't just leave their home. They ran, without phones, without money, without a plan, as if something was chasing them, not from outside, but from inside their minds. And when they were found, they couldn't explain why they ran. They said things got strange, but they couldn't remember the details. That's how demonic influence works in folklore and in countless real cases. The affected can't think clearly. They don't act like themselves. And after it's over, they don't remember. It's not just possession. It's erasure. It's a force that comes into your life quietly and then takes over without a trace. So what if the Tromp family didn't run from people or even fear? What if they were trying to outrun something that had already gotten in? And what if it's still there,